In the late 50s, the Baltimore Colts had turned the NFL championship into a one-horse race, winning exciting title games in 1958 to 1959. But in 1960, in their attempt to win an unprecedented third league championship, the Colts played in a regular season game as memorable as any playoff contest. Against the Detroit Lions in Baltimore, quarterback John Unitas and halfback Lenny Moore, number 24, helped give the Colts an 8-3 lead. Baltimore's prestigious passing attack had already helped earn the Colts 6 wins against only 3 losses, while the inept Lions appeared to be on their way to another losing season. Number 40, Bobby Boyd's interception protected the Colts' expected advantage. But as the game wore on, the predictable ultimately made way for the peculiar. The infallible Unitas to Raymond Berry connection failed to hook up. And moments later, the Lion offense uncharacteristically took Baltimore's defense, and everything else for that matter, head on. Detroit eventually went ahead 13-8 late in the game. However, Unitas, renowned for last-minute miracles, once again began to work his magic. Number 19 cleverly tamed the Lion defense without the aid of a whip and chair.
We thought we had him, and it was a situation that was third down and long yardage, and we thought he was going to throw short, and damned if he didn't go back, and he threw a long one. And it looked as though the ball was going to go way over Lenny's head. The night train was right with him. And Lenny leaps horizontally in the air, and he catches the ball in the end zone. And as soon as he catches the ball, I swear to God, Night Train turned white. He's black. I mean, he got like real crazy. The only thing we saw then was this huge crowd came out of the end zone and covered the field on that side. Meanwhile, we come off the field, and I have 2 people on the sidelines. I don't know how they got there, and I'm fighting with one of them. One guy pulls a knife on me. I'm running around George Wilson, our coach, hoping that should he stab someone, it might be George instead of me. George will say, "What are you doing? You crazy?"
The temporary insanity afflicting both the crowd and the players of this game became even more evident on the ensuing kickoff, with only half a minute remaining.
We kick off to the Lions, and I see Gil Mames hit Alex Hawkins, who was my teammate. He wasn't maybe one of my favorite football players, but he was still my teammate. He took a sucker shot on him and knocked the hell out of Hawkins. And Mames is laying on the ground, so when I run by Mames, I drop kicked him right in the face as hard as I could. But I got caught and I got thrown out of the game. Lo and behold, the next play, Earl Marlowe throws a pass to Jim Gibbons, the slowest guy on the field other than me, and he runs for a touchdown.
The thing I remember is the absolute silence in the stadium. You could hear Jim Gibbons running. It was so quiet. And that was it, boy. There was not one cheer. I mean, it was absolute stone silence. And that pretty well knocked us out of the race in 1960.
And Weeb Eubanks blamed me for losing the damn game. After, just because I wasn't in, I got kicked out of the game. It stopped the clock. There was only 14 seconds left to go in the game, and we lost the ball game. And I guarantee you, I didn't know what to say. I got fined $1,000 for doing it, but I said, well, I got satisfaction out of it. I didn't like Mames to start off with. I thought he was a jerk, but then after you meet the guy down at the National Football League alumni thing, great fella. Going out, getting me beer, buying me pizza, wonderful fella.
I had to put on a different jersey because I thought they were going to kill me. But everybody was in a state of shock. I don't know if they ever got over that shock, but it really was a great shock to the fans.
While there have been more famous games for sheer excitement and entertainment, the Lions' zany 20-15 win deserves a place among the NFL's greatest games.